May mga boss, may nagtatanong sa akin kung paano daw i-blade ito Fiesta, EcoSport, at Focus, at kung ano-ano pa. Tuturo ko sa inyo yung proper way of bleeding. This will actually work on most of the car. Okay. Most of the car you can use this procedure. I'm gonna use this vacuum filler. Okay. This will get rid of air, yung mga trap na air, and actually makikita mo rin dito kung nagsisil yung system kung walang leak. So what we need to do now is, of course, we have a clean coolant there. We need to fill this one first. This is vacuum gauge right here, and we're using shop air to create vacuum inside the engine. So what I need to do is I'm gonna fill this one up first. So papayagupin muna natin to. So I'm on reservoir. There you go. Now we have coolant here, so there's no more air trapped in this tube. Alright, so no air here. And then I'm going to press this button here. There's a button here. This is a valve. This will allow shop air to flow through here, and then it will actually create vacuum. All right, so Venturi effect pretty much, and we have a gauge here. So I'm gonna turn it on now, and then watch the vacuum. Just about there, and then I'm gonna let it sit for 3-4 minutes, and I want to make sure the vacuum holds. And I actually replaced the water pump on this one, so there's pretty much no coolant in there. And I'm sorry about the gauge, it's upside down, but you want it to stay in the green area so it doesn't drop. So if it drops, that means you have a leak in the system. Okay, but if it's hold, that means everything is sealed and there's no leak. So just let's just wait for a little bit. And yeah, we did install the water pump here. That's a new water pump. We have to remove the timing belt and we'll put it aside, so that way we can access the water pump. And I actually put a new cooling fan as well because it stopped working and the water pump was leaking too. Alright, I think we're good here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to open this valve now, and then the vacuum inside the engine will actually suck the coolant from our coolant storage or coolant tank, and will get sucked into the engine. Okay, I no longer need this, so I can pop this off like that. So the vacuum is still there, so that means the vacuum is holding inside the engine and all the hoses, so we're good where there's no leak. Just going to open this valve, and then the gauge will drop as we lose vacuum. Okay, the vacuum will suck the coolant in. Take a look. There you go. Now the coolant is flowing in. It's getting sucked in by the vacuum. And if we take a look at here, it's actually gonna drop. See that level? It's dropping. It's gonna drop until we fill everything up. Alright? So at this point, it's almost, most likely there's no more vacuum. So I can. It's probably still a little bit, but that's okay. See? Front. It's full already. Just remove it. There you go. Now it's full. The only problem with this design though is it tends to overfill the system. So if you look at here, maximum is only supposed to go here in this area, but it's way up here. So we can actually drain this a little bit. I'm just going to reuse the whole thing. Then I'm gonna actually flip it. And then I'm gonna siphon it out. And connect the air and turn it on. It will actually siphon it out. Alright, so that's how you do a vacuum fill. So no leak, no air trap in the system. Very, very cool tool. Alright, so that's it.